Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from Marvel Stadium. There's much on the line in today's match between North Melbourne and Carlton. One side is in the top four, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Thanks, Hutto. I've tipped the Blues. They're coming into this very confident that at their best they can challenge anyone. They're at their best today. They should be comfortably too good.
Thanks for that, Harf.
The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss.
Carlton and North Melbourne were both secure inside the top four, coming into their round 22 clash at Waverley Park in 1987. Crafty small forward Jason Love put North ahead at the 30-minute mark of the final quarter, only for Carlton skipper Stephen Kernahan to mark strongly in the forward pocket just ahead of the siren. With the match on his boot, Kernahan delivered a high drop punt that split the middle for his sixth goal, securing the minor premiership for the Blues, 29-129 to 1911-125.
A great game in prospect as we get underway. Pitnet wins it out of the centre. Walsh, Davies Uniacke. The pressure is fierce. He's still found a way. They've given it back. Smith, can he get a kick away? Long ball in. Lowe got to the full. Got to go now. That's skillful. Powell pushes into space and receives the footy. He's got an option in the centre square. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Does well under pressure. Smith. Probing ball. This ought to end in a goal. They've got them on the overlap. Motlop can line up and potentially give them the lead. Golden opportunity here.
He should put them on the board here. Just a question of accuracy.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Blues have opened their account. The big men fly. Cripps is there in the clinches. Sherry, look at the distance on that hand pass. Great anticipation. Quality delivery by foot. Williams, all alone in the centre square. Drives it inside the forward 50. Walsh has it within range.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
There goes the kick, and he's put it through.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Blues are up for this. It's a great start. Sherry got his palm to it. Daniel, through the centre square he goes. Curtis outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
This is an opportunity to settle some anxieties and get their teeth into the contest.
Drop punt, that'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Solid tackle. He's been busy so far. Squeezes the kick. He's hit up the lead. Ainsworth has found some space. Chera. Cripps marks it centre half forward. He might have thought about hand passing. Motlop. Young does the crumbing. Walsh steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
You're limited as a defender when the ball gets swept forward like that. Sometimes there's just not much you can do.
The Blues have made a dominant start. Pitnet wins the hit out. Walsh gets the kick away. McDonald went bang. Mackay, time to turn on the Jets. Cripps, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. Smith heads towards goal and does not let them down.
He might ask for more time forward after that.
The Blues having a good patch. Sherry with a deft tap. Davies Uniacke. Spargo. He's caught. Farms it out. Powell. Wardlaw. That's a useful ball. Young. Spoils. Wiedering. What a hand pass. Carroll running in support. You can see their confidence growing. Hewitt. He's taken a beauty. Walsh. Good thinking and good execution. Two. Chera can keep it moving. Dishes it off. Taken to ground. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Sherry with a deft tap. Davies Uniacke. Zerha on a lead. What's he got on offer? The Roos need to make inroads soon. Curtis! That one was always his. Spargo fumbled it like a cake of soap. Sloppy hands and they've turned it over. And they're out of trouble. The kick lets them down. Tidy ball. Not the required 15 metres. Saad, one step ahead. It's a good old-fashioned gang tackle. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Pitnet with the tap. Walsh. The Blues are playing some great footy. Mackay in the centre square. That's well played.
I'm going to make a big call here. It's only early and the scoreboard's not out of hand yet, but this has got some hallmarks of a smasher.
He's going for it. I think he's dobbed it. It's a magnificent kick.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Roos will be disappointed because what they spoke about during the week hasn't come to pass. They'll need to make changes. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
The Roos were rattled in that first quarter. They'll need a strong response. They might think about turning to plan B, but I just wonder whether better execution of plan A is all that's required to get them back. Back into the match.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Pitnet has got on top. Knew the tackle was coming. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Sherry showing his skills. Sheasel onto it in a flash. Curtis is in the clear and marks uncontested.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Big chance here. They need it, but he's missed.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Looking for a quick transition. Carroll all on his own. Chera, that's good work rate. Uses his pace to great effect. Sheasel read that one like a book. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. Curtis can run into an open goal. Golden opportunity here.
That's mark number 4, and he's putting together a decent game.
They really need this. He's equal to the task.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Roos snare a badly needed goal. Pitnet punches it out of the ruck. Walsh, Hewitt. Who can run onto this and pump it forward? Chera, terrific tackle. And we will do it all again. The two big men do battle. Sheasel made that ball his. The kick is precise. He's been quiet. Punched away. Zerha. They're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Sheasel, who was he aiming for? They might be caught out on the turnover. He's had little impact so far. Motlop, it's a tough game. Throws it on the boot. Anyone's ball. Cripps, the Blues, looking ominous. It's loose inside the 50. It would have been harsh to call that insufficient intent.
What these sides lack in polish, they're certainly making up for in endeavour. It's been brilliant.
The two big men do battle. Chera, he'll work all day. Cripps has a ping. It won't be a goal. Danger averted. Frantic defence.
I reckon the ump thought about it.
No time like the present. Blasts away. Mackay wins it back. Great mark. The defence has fallen down. Alarm bells are ringing. Can he finish it off?
To finish off the good work.
No problems there.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Roos are stuck in second gear. That would want to change pretty quickly. Sheasel, Daniel, under pressure. He's stopped in his tracks. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Pitnet wins the tap. Walsh. Mackay uses the body well. Handball off was good. Williams working hard and being rewarded. They've got them on the overlap. Who's front and centre? Has to be clean. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Curtis couldn't reel it in. Sherry, O'Sullivan. They need to hit the scoreboard here. The sprint is on. Young wins and he needed to. He'll feel that one. Ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. The two big men do battle. Hewitt, a chance to clear now. Lowe, time and again, he gets to the right place. Gives the handball away. Williams leads his opponent. Motlop, feeling the heat. Kicks to space in no man's land. McKercher, desperate to win it back. Goes long. Wasn't a great kick. They've turned it over. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. Pitnet has probably got the points at this stage. Cripps. Williams working hard and presenting well. Normally delivers. Cottrell dangerous to leave on his own. Pink is there to save the day. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. O'Sullivan, Comben, just shoveled it out. That's commitment to the cause. They're tackling with venom today. We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Roos haven't coped particularly well with the pressure, and they haven't had many opportunities to show off their foot skills. That's why I'd like to see them get on their bikes and spread, force the opposition to defend more, and give their forwards the best chance to take a mark and kick a goal. Turning this into a more uncontested match seems their best hope for a come-from-behind victory.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Sheasel. Simpkin to no one in particular. Smith didn't need to be asked twice. Tries a safe ball. McGovern, can he find a teammate? That is not the place to turn it over.
That's the value of pressure. The Roos are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
Kicks around the body. He might have hooked this too far. He has.
Those sorts of shots just have to be goals when you're trying to come from behind.
He's off. They're playing with purpose and poise. Carroll, Chera, with a chance to relieve the pressure. Good-looking kick. Newman has found some space. He might have thought about the corridor. Cripps works hard to present. The Roos are chasing tail. Dersma mops that one up. McKercher takes the hand pass. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Can he impose himself on the match? Young got a fist in. Carroll is clean below his knees. The kick's gone nowhere. He's so good in close. Constanti breaks the line. Had some assistance. Toes it off the deck. It's a race for goal. He's besieged. He didn't want it to spill out there. Sherry wins it down. McKercher shows them a clean pair of heels. Darling drops into the hole and marks.
They just need this to stem the flow.
He converts and narrows the margin.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. The big men fly. Walsh just trying to get it forward under pressure. Cottrell, that one was always his.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Should kick it. He does.
They've been consistently able to find avenues to goal through quick and direct ball movement.
It's a comfortable margin, but they wouldn't want to rest on their laurels. Pitnet has rucked tirelessly. Cripps, Walsh couldn't get a disposal. The Blues are playing some great footy. Chera, they can smell victory. Gota tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Williams, he's been industrious. Danger spot for a loose ball. Throw in deep in the pocket.
Opportunity to... Score here with a clean takeaway.
Pitnet has had his measure today. Walsh, Smith, bad error there. Just had to get it out. Davies Uniacke. Free kick for a trip, naturally. They have absolutely spifflicated him. Gone, caught napping in a dangerous spot.
He's not happy, but the call's correct. These half chances can often be the difference.
Touch and go. It's go.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Blues with two on the bench. Bounce. Punch clear. Parker out of the congestion. McKercher. Good kick. Simpkin. Marks. Will he go the bomb? Looking to peg one back. Able to keep the ball for one of the few times today.
This is going to have to be a terrific kick, but he's certainly capable.
The need is pressing, and he delivers with a sublime finish.
That might just kickstart them. It was a brilliant solo effort.
The Roos haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Sherry palms it down. Walsh. Good thinking and good execution too. The Blues can build something here. Motlop takes the mark and can extend the margin. Clever kick. It looks a well-oiled forward line. Can he finish it off?
I reckon someone got caught ball watching then. You've got to be switched on at all times.
Goes Goldwood, and he's off target.
It's amazing how in that 20 to 30 metre range, players often tend to kick differently than if they were 40 or 50 metres out.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Pitnet makes good contact. Sheasel can't afford to panic. You have to be tough to play this game. Sherry, Logue. Three-quarter time, and this one is almost decided. One team very good today, and the other certainly... below their best. It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Blues are on a roll. They've been on top in a lot of areas, but the precision and speed of some of their ball movement has really stood out. You just wonder whether we're going to see a meaningful response or whether the tone is now set for the rest of the match.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again. The big men fly. Cripps, he just keeps racking up disposals. Dersma with the big fist. Chera leading from the front. Hewitt, he's suddenly a popular man. Scrounges a kick. I felt that one from here. The umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. Cripps on the same page as his ruck. The Roos wriggle off the hook. Can he hit a target? Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball. Evans, he's struggled to make an impact to this point. Logue is calm in a crisis. Simpkin gets to the front spot. They're a big chance here. McGovern spoils. Not on my watch, he says. The umpire says he had no prior. Sherry looking for territory. McKercher, quick snap is off target.
A gimme goal gone begging. What a waste.
Back into play. Manages to find a teammate. Tidy ball. Saad can keep it moving. He's generally a good kick. It's amounted to nothing. Spargo, what can he do with it? Lace out. Great footy.
If they're to have any hope, this simply must be a goal.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Newman tasked with the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. That's skillful. The Blues are out of trouble. Probing ball. Walsh absorbs the pressure. Time is starting to become a factor. Pitnet with a deft tap. Walsh, Cripps, Spargo accepted the invitation. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Constanti. Wardlaw. Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Roos have the first of the last quarter. The two big men do battle. Walsh, what a game he's played. Gets the kick away. Sheasel runs onto it, farms it out. Loose ball on centre wing. Good tackle. He's been prolific. Time to turn on the Jets. He put himself in the line of fire. Smith, he's caught. Under pressure. He's wrapped up. Uses the non-preferred. What's he got on offer? Throws it on the boot. Young making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. They cannot keep him quiet. They've turned it over. Seizes the moment. Penetrating ball. Sheasel had his name written all over it. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Hewitt clears the area. Evans bangs it long. Sherry wins it back. Great mark. The ump calls play on. Blasts away. Carroll showing why he's such a good defender. That'll work. I've liked his game today. Superb kick. Doesn't often waste it. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. Normally delivers. Bouncing ball. Smith gets to it first. You asked for it, you got it. None shall pass, and we're just about out of time. Sherry wins the tap, like Batman and Robin. The Roos have been gallant. Zerha runs onto it. Sheasel, Davies-Uniacke. He's had little impact so far. It's loose inside the 50. Darling. They've bottled it up. Sherry showing his skills. Cripps. The Blues claim 4 vital points in the race to September. Half's here for some final thoughts. How do you unpack that one, Half?
The Roos had a real crack. They just turned the ball over too much and they were punished for it. There were some kicks in particular that weren't even close to hitting the target. Tick for effort, cross for execution today.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.
With all the champions, they like to send up. We'll keep our head up, and they will know that they've been playing against the famous Old Dark Blues.
Bad things, but
It's time for one of footy's newest traditions, Gather Round. Every team in the competition is here in Adelaide this week as we celebrate all that is great about footy. It's great to have you with us at Barossa Park. This is the round 5 match between North Melbourne and Brisbane. One side has clearly been playing much better footy than the other. But is there truly a gulf in class between these sides? Here come the teams. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. I've tipped the Roos. My tipping hasn't been so crash hot, so I'm going with a couple of roughies this week, and this seemed as likely a candidate as any.
Thanks, Harf. The two captains are in the middle. Time for the coin toss.
The champions, you'll agree.
The Brisbane Bears' first ever match for premiership points was against North Melbourne at the MCG on a Friday night in round 1, 1987. Rolling out a side that included Brad Hardy, Mark Micken, Jeff Rains and Mark Williams, they led at each change on their way to a resounding 33-point victory. 19-23-137 to 15-14-104. Brenton Phillips booted 5 goals and Jim Edmund 3. The Bears would go on to record a further 5 victories in their maiden campaign, finishing 13th in a now 14-team competition.
All is in readiness and the umpire will get us underway. Draper wins the first hit out. Ashcroft, they should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. That didn't travel far enough. Torrent in the centre square. McKercher, what can he do with it? The umpire whistles for a ball up. Sherry looking for territory. Dersma, clever kick. Wilmot read it well. Normally delivers. Bailey in the clear. Can he find a teammate? You can't afford to do that too often. Doesn't often waste it. Zerha. That's good work rate. The defence has fallen down. Parker could have a crack at the game's first goal.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
Is that going out on the full? No, we're behind. And maybe that'll turn out to be handy later on.
The perfect start's gone begging, but I'm seeing some good early signs for them.
Leicester to bring it back in. Dunkley works hard to present. Finds himself in space. What can they generate? Loeb intercepts. Searching kick. Alarm bells are ringing. Looking to extend this margin. Zerha outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
They should already have put the first on the board, but no harm done if this goes through.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
It seemed like they were always going to get the first. They've made a great start.
The Roos with the first goal. The two big men do battle. It's a tough game. Kicks to space. Morris rolling the sleeves up. Neal in the thick of it as ever. Torrent. Morris. He won't miss this surely. He nearly did, but it's okay in the end.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
The Lions are within a point. Draper punches it out of the ruck. Ashcroft, Neal hunting the footy. Morris at centre half forward. Draper. Stevens saves the day. He's generally a good kick. Comben. This is a big opportunity. Simpkin picking their way through. Constanti in the clear on centre wing. Dersma. Wardlaw knew where the help was. Powell, tidy ball. Parker on a lead.
This should not be a problem.
No problems there.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Roos have pushed the margin out to beyond a goal. Sherry showing his skills. Dersma, Wardlaw takes the hand pass, bursts through the middle. Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Roos have kicked clear with 2 in a row. Draper wins it out of the centre. Dunkley, good use of hands. Torrent with a steal. They've got them on the overlap. Stevens is there in defence. The Roos are bringing great energy. Ashcroft got a fist in. Wardlaw competing fiercely. McDonald takes an excellent grab. Lays it off. Powell, can he impose himself on the match? Parker, they've worked it well. You can see their confidence growing. Darling is in a better position.
The Roos have come to play and are threatening to open up a decent gap on the scoreboard.
You can put this one in the footy record. It's a goal.
Like good teams do, they've responded to the challenge and opened up a very handy gap on the scoreboard.
The Roos have got it on their terms. Draper wins it out of the centre. Ashcroft unable to get it inside 50. The Roos have set down a marker and they're going to be hard to beat as the players retreat to their huddles. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Lions had a nightmare start to the match. Very little went right for them, and their opposition, by contrast, could virtually do no wrong. They need to get back to basics and ensure they execute those fundamentals as well as they possibly can. This game's far from over.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back with
Come on,
man.
Yeah, let's get it, boys.
Draper with a deft tap. Wardlaw, Dersma under pressure. And we will do it all again. Sherry gets his hand to it. Wardlaw, Zerha drops into the hole and marks.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Leans back and drills it.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Lions have got to respond now. It's getting away from them. Draper punches it out of the ruck. Ashcroft, Dunkley. Can he be the fire starter? No one can mark. Torrent, he picked his pocket, dishes it off. Dersma. Through the centre square he goes. They're well drilled. Curtis, Sheasel. Just needs an accurate kick now. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
The Lions have to try something different, or this game could be well gone by half-time.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Dersma, delightfully done. Wardlaw, good luck catching him. Throws it on the boot. Andrews had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Lowers the eyes. Leicester can keep it moving. The kick is precise. He's put the foot down. The Lions have been out of sorts. Sheasel, Dersma, sweeping handball. Darling, the Roos can smell blood. Wilmot is calm in a crisis. Dersma gets there first. Ineffective disposal. Neal, that's skillful. The Lions moving the ball well. They need a spark. Ashcroft, strong grab. This deserves a goal, and the kick inside 50 lets them down. The Roos are playing some great footy. Simpkin, all on his own. His field kicking is normally first rate. Who's front and centre? Payne does well under pressure. He's hit up the lead. The Lions need to make inroads soon. Ashcroft is the target, and he marks. Only a behind.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Aggressive with the kick in. Pink uses the body well. Incisive handball. Sheasel. Curtis. Dangerous to leave on his own. Probing ball. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Delivers it inside 50. Andrews wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Breaks the line. Ashcroft has found some space. In no hurry here. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Simpkin runs towards goal and slams it through for a six-pointer.
He's all class in front of the sticks. That's a great finish.
The Roos have taken control of it. Sherry showing his skills. Davies-Uniacke. Wardlaw. Good hands. Sheasel. He's put the foot down. This is a joy to watch.
Forwards dream of these shots.
He kicks the goal.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
The Lions haven't looked like being able to stop them. They'll have to change it around after halftime. Wardlaw, can he force his way through? Zerha has been a real live wire. Powell marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
Straight in front, should not miss.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
The Lions are falling well short of the standards they set for themselves. In fact, there are some signs that they might be about to drop their bundle.
The Lions need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Sherry with a deft tap. The Roos are threatening to run away with this as we hit half-time. They've been terrific. What's happening down there, Gary?
The Lions haven't been working hard enough. It's that simple. The coach will be asking the hard questions and shuffling the magnets, but the reality is, if you're not totally switched on, both with and without the ball, you'll get what you deserve. The positive is, there's still time to turn it around.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Sherry slaps it out. Berry, they are hunting the ball carrier. Davies Uniacke chops it off. Dersma, his hand passing is a weapon. Lester, ever reliable. Short pass looks good. He's run into trouble. Scrounges a kick. Constanti. Sheasel. He hasn't kicked it very well. Misses the target and it's out of play.
The Lions are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
Sherry has rucked tirelessly. Ashcroft. The kick was centimetre perfect. They desperately need a goal. That's an impressive mark. What's he got on offer? Dunkley. This is much better. Well played. Pokes it into the pocket. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Golden opportunity here.
That's probably as good a passage of players we've seen from them all day. It deserves a goal.
Curtin has his first.
It's been hard to find positives today, but that was skillful transition of the footy that led to that goal.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Dunkley. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Punched away. Bailey. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Dunkley going for goal, flirting with the post. Will wait on the goal umpire. Only one behind.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
He's off. That's well played. Searching kick. Stevens on a lead. Takes the logical option. Pink. And they're out of trouble. They could almost have raffled it. Doesn't often waste it. Payne went bang. Davies Uniacke. Zerha. What can he do with it? Spargo. Tidy ball. Curtis has it within range.
One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new name.
He's kicked it like an arrow.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
The Lions are on the canvas. Sherry has probably got the points at this stage. Wardlaw. It would be a hard umpire who would ping him for that. The two big men do battle. Torrent. Neal. Squeezes the kick. Ashcroft gathers on the half volley. Lohman is the man on the spot and he's marked.
When you're copping or hiding, it's the little things you can hang your hat on. That was better movement of the footy.
This will be a close thing. It's good.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Lions with a much-needed goal. The big men fly. Dunkley. McKercher popped up out of nowhere. Payne runs onto it. Gets his kick despite the heat. Sherry desperate to win it back. Dersma. Big opportunity here. He puts it away and they're 6 points richer.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion and he made the most of it.
Two goals each for the quarter. Rucks go at it. Dersma closed him down. Wardlaw in the right spot. Ashcroft with a coat hanger has given away a free kick. Constanti gets a good bounce. Who's at home? Neal read that well. Keeps it low. Ashcroft couldn't mark. He's caught. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Sherry has got on top. McKercher absorbing the pressure. Wilmot tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Powell. He might have thought about hand passing. No easy exit. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They're tackling with venom today.
Sherry wins it. Wardlaw has brought his own ball. He lost his radar there.
If you get that much of the footy, you're bound to turn it over once in a while.
They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Bailey with a chance to relieve the pressure. Clever kick. Morris! He's taken a beauty.
What's he got on offer?
Taking time to assess the options. Picking their way through. Wardlaw farms it out.
He's suddenly a popular man.
They've bottled it up. Three quarters done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Lions have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect a smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you give yourselves a great chance.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again.
No second guess. Trusting each other, trusting the game plan, and back yourself at every point.
Let's get it, boys.
The two big men do battle. Dersma, Wardlaw running in support. Through the centre square he goes. Curtis, Constanti takes the hand pass. An opportunity here. He's a smart player, but he hasn't struck that as well as he might have. Only a behind.
They've been kicking well at goal, but that's a real missed opportunity and lets down some good play upfield.
Zerha wins it back. Great mark. They're playing with purpose and poise. Drops the football. Dersma has a ping and misses.
Guess he'll be taking shots on the training track next week.
Leicester to bring it in. Wilmot can keep it moving. Slowing it down. Normally delivers. Cherry takes an excellent grab. The Roos are playing some great footy. Not often you see a forward spoiling the ball when one tackle just won't do. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two. Sherry has had his measure today. McKercher, quick snap, and that's a goal!
He's just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The buzzards are circling. Hipwood wins the hit out. Ashcroft sharks it. Neal. What's he got on offer? Away he goes. That's careless. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Gota in the centre square. The Lions are chasing tail. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Uses his pace to great effect. Not a lot of positives today. Hipwood collects the half volley. Thought his way through it. The Roos have all the answers. A chance to clear now. Wardlaw has found some space. What a game he's having. Zerha with a big fist. Payne is racking up contested possessions. Quality delivery by foot. Honours the lead. Looking to peg one back. Lohman read it well and claims the mark. They've got them on the overlap. McCluggage has got off the chain. Can he finish it off?
He'll expect to convert this.
For a much-needed goal, and he has put it through.
He managed to find some space, and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Sherry wins the tap. Dersma has been irrepressible. Leicester affects the turnover. Gardner, they've coughed it up. What a bonus this would be. Here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
The Lions will breathe a sigh of relief that that turnover didn't cost them.
Wilmot with the footy. Hipwood has charged into space. And they're away. Good thinking and good execution too. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Not sure what the idea was there. He's been quiet. Torrance, strong grab. The defence is disorganised. They're moving the footy well here. Just needs an accurate kick now. McCluggage, right place, right time, goal.
The Lions have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
The Lions haven't thrown in the towel. Credit to them. Sherry, he's worth his weight in gold. Dersma. That's poor play. Just had to get it out. Torrent. Almost couldn't help but fall on his back there. Ignoring the corridor for now. The kick is precise. Torrent. They cannot keep him quiet. Gota accepted the invitation. We'll have a forward 50 stoppage. Chance for a late goal. Hipwood with a deft tap. He's got the skill. He's got the composure. He's got the result.
The Roos are going to need to crank back into gear very soon, or they might just be reeled in.
The Lions have fought it out. That's a good sign. Hipwood showing his skills. McCluggage, he's besieged. And we will do it all again. Hipwood with a deft tap. Neal, Rayner, can he hit a target? Bailey will keep coming. Big tackle laid. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Punch clear. McCluggage. Hand pass cut off. Davies Uniacke. I've liked his game today. Constanti. Dangerous to leave on his own. The Roos claim 4 vital points in the race to September. What were the main differences today, Half?
How's this team not in the 8? They were outstanding today, and if only they could produce that standard consistently, they'd be in the premiership mix, never mind the top 8 mix. Perhaps they're starting to mature and realise that they're capable of more than they previously thought.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now.